For the first time in a while, I am revealing Lurrus. Only to see a hand that I will have to mulligan, unfortunately, but... Holy shit! How often do you mulligan away Ancestral Recall and Time Walk in a single hand? Not often enough, actually. We do have to put back a card. Can put back an island or the Bauble. I think I put back the island. Then I Bauble and cast Ancestral in Villain's Upkeep. Ancestral will likely find me a land. I'm here until I have to leave for an RCQ. Damn. It's 9 AM and you still don't have to leave. When does it start? A few months ago I played in a sealed RCQ which started at, I think, 11? Or maybe even 12. And it was in Krakow, so Krakow is like a 4.5, 5-hour drive from Poznań. And let me tell you, I would have much wished it started at 9. Although that was because it was a two days of RCQing weekend, so I just was there on Saturday morning, and then I stayed in Krakow overnight, so I guess that's why I would have preferred that, because I had to return home. Dig through time. I don't think dig is what I want to draw if my Ancestral gets countered. Oh no, I didn't swap my swamp to proper swamp. You never drive more than 2 hours for an RCQ. If I would abide by that rule, I would simply never play an RCQ. Except for that one weekend of RCQs that happens in Poznań. Occasionally. Once per season. Demonic Tutor. Ancestral. Good. This looks very castable. Oh no, my flesh holds no secrets monster. Also, we drew a restricted card, Urza Saga, so that's pretty strong. Mine yesterday started at 11, but it was only 33 players, so it wasn't too bad. Damn. Isn't every card bar Bowmasters restricted? That's a good point. Mine yesterday started at 12, but it was only 19 players, so it wasn't too bad. Damn. Congrats for winning your RCQ, Zerk. I am very impressed. My opponent has Collector Oof, Life from the Loam, Dark Confidant, Treasure Cruise. Really not much. So I think I'll just deploy Frog. Next one I can play Saga, Bowmasters, Demonic Tutor.
He's a phenomenal control player.
The hand doesn't do anything. Life
Holy shit, nice.
Loam. Feels like opponent cannot win. Also, they have Dark Confidant against my Bowmasters deck. Can't wait for that to hit the board. No, bro, do you have Abrupt Decay? Did you draw Abrupt Decay? That would be a shame. What can I Demonic Tutor for? I have Timetwister Bowmasters combo on my deck. Holy shit. Okay, let's play around Abrupt Decay a little bit by just attacking with Frog, and if my opponent blocks, we let that happen. And we shoot Shaman with Bowmeister. Then we cast Time Walk. Okay, we just get through. There's no Abrupt Decay whatsoever. Wasteland. Time Valk. Ancestral Recall. Bauble. Show. Force of Vigor of the top. Oh no, my Saga. Actually, I could also tutor for like the best card in my deck, but I don't know which one it is. Let's find out. Maybe Lurrus for Lotus for Lurrus replaying. Cluster, okay. Well, better to get Demonic Cluster than Cruise. I draw. Take the ability from Urza's Saga. Hit with Frogster. Draw dig. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana, 2 mana, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So might as well dig. Fetal Push. Force of Will. Any order. Twister would have been lethal if we come into playing around nothing, I guess. Damn. Fair deck Twister is so strange to me. It's a combo with Bowmaster. So yeah, fair. It's only kind of fair. Yesterday they had anime cosplay in Deluxe Sky Jumping Championship. That's crazy. Wait, Deluxe Sky Jumping, that's like the super old PC game? Or am I confusing it with Sky Jumping, not the Deluxe version? Not the Deluxe variant. The non-Deluxe variant. Guess I'd rather play Frog. Or even Cruise. Probably Frog. I mean, I don't think it matters, my opponent just can't. I should cut them off blue, that would have been better. Alright. Or off green, because, I don't know, doesn't really matter. Again, like, how can my opponent beat me when I draw cards with Frog every turn of the game? Yeah, you can't cut them off Deathrite Shaman ever. Dimir in every format. The Winky emoji. Thus cutting 2 Oko and 2 Leovold from Bug to add Lurrus and some other stuff truly makes Bug worse? It's a good question. I guess they do play relatively few cards that block Lurrus. So probably playing Lurrus is good. Treasure Cruise seems like a pioneer level card to me. Agreed. Game is over, lol. I could discard 4 and jump both frogs, I guess, but then they can block this. So it's not really over, but it is all but over 4 or 5 turns already. We do have Force of Vigor. Okay, game actually was over. Is Psychic Frog the best card in MH2? MH3? Discuss. I had to remove it from my cube for being too strong. Just think about it. Pedal Push sounds good. Consign to Memory. Damn, what a hoser for shops. Decks. Can cut Soul Guide, but they had Bloom. Could cut Daze on the draw. Or perhaps a Force of Negotiation, but you can negotiate with Oko. Daze on the draw against Deathrite Shaman might just be never able to pay for anything. I think I forgot to scry. Soul Rend is a classic Anti-initiative removal spell. Kills a monster and draws a card. Extremely powerful for 2 mana. I choose Lurrus as my companion. Shop seems terrible. 1 Bauble and 1 Saga. Sure. I think shops seem terrible for ages. I never played against. Should I keep this? Why not? I never played against Swamp. Keep. Put back DT. Don't have mana to fumble around with that. They put back Ponder. Say Wasteland or yellow Moxes. Funny that I have yellow Mox only. That's enough color Mox, but maybe Mox Jet too. I did not get to play against jewel shops too much with Vexing Bauble legal. I think I just never played against it. Wasteland, good luck. Although a villain might just Lorien. Soulgate Lantern. Gonna draw it whether you like it or not, Canister. Looking to buy a foil one for Vortex if anyone is selling. Soul Rend? That's crazy. You see. Oh, you see. The Fright Shaman. I could push the Shaman, but that does not seem very relevant. It's kind of a useless creature. Could try fetch. Okay. So you see a Deathrite Shaman in this spot and you really think, damn, that's the best card in Magic the Gathering. But it's actually just not doing literally anything here. Psychic Frog. Well, I'll push, I guess. Might get hit by... Oh, Ancestral Delta's a slight punish here for not countering, but... Okay. Villain's monster just died. Not flasting. It's interesting how in Vintage people seem to move from Blaster to Spell Pierce. Is there a Survival land? There is, but there's also a Wasteland on board, so Surveilling will not be happening. Now I have 3 mana, I can Frog or I can pick up Lurrus. What do you think about that? Or Ancestral DT? I guess grabbing Lurrus seems weaker than Ancestral. Does playing Frog seem better than Ancestral? I don't think so. I also can play a land this turn if I draw one with Ancestral, so... It seems like my opponent didn't have a Fluster, they would have protected either Frog or Leovold. Nice, and we drew another Ancestral. That's crazy. Black mana, just to exile my graveyard, I see. Yes, Passion Repo, that's roughly when it started happening, I think. Oh wow. No fajnie masz. Let's make sure that there's no extra basics in my deck. Jeszcze mi jebnął tym recallem, nie? Co za typ. So, they have one card, I could either Get the frog or get the cruise. Which trades for the Wasteland? Frog is a standalone Gigapog monster. While cruise is gonna find me another blue land likely. I mean, if frog is on a post, then I win, yeah. Let's frog. I have one card. Which, if it's a removal, it's an argument for. I mean, let's not kill the shaman. It really is irrelevant. Should save the push for their frog. Would be just so much better if they summoned one, sure. So they had another Wasteland in hand. So now I could push a shaman not to get drained too much by two of them. Twice per turn since we get the frog hit. Is frog popular in Vintage? It's pretty popular, yeah. It's an incredible card, so. I could have fizzled the shaman activation by exiling 3 cards. I don't think I want to exile 3 cards, but I guess that would be a reason to keep the shamans in play because they don't really matter. So probably was worth thinking about. Time walk. Why not cruise? Cruise costs 7 and blue. And I have a swamp and a Mox Jet. I hope that satisfies you. Your curiosity. I guess can't blame you with the Eldraine Bulumboro swamp. No, we're gonna push my frog. That's ridiculous. Can trade Wastelands. Now with the frog gone, I'm taking actual damage from the shaman and it's a bit awkward. I can't play cantrips. Ancestral will be pretty terrible for them to draw. So here's that. Got a float there. They should start exiling from their own graveyard because now I'll blank. Wow, bro, that seems really weak when I'm at 6 life now. Just ignore, like, just blank their activation. Holy shit. They do have 3 spells in their graveyard. Trophy time or push, I should have just used those. Now you trophy the frog. Let's check for island again. No island, okay. Very curious play. Ay ay ay. I could like attack with the Bowmasters and hope that they fearfully will not block, but if they call me, it's gonna be rough. But yeah, I laughed at Deprite Shaman, and now who's laughing? I think it's Villain. Let's tempt them with this offer. Bro is learning. Incredible. All actually lost to Death Right beats. Alright. Game 3, let's go. On the play, let's cut a Force of Negation for a Daze. That's about all we have. Well, I do have Tormod script to stop the fearsome Deathrite Shaman from draining me, but I don't think we'll do that. The trophy on Island was pretty brutal. Do I ever find vintage sideboards kind of cringe? I mean, it just doesn't have cards for the grindy matchups because it would rather commit them for the non-grindy ones. Makes sense to me. Definitely piercing. Spinning the ugly pierce. Damn, got me. Dark Confidant, holy shit. Dark Confidant is so good it broke my game. Alright, Psychic Frog, that's actually good. But Bowmasters against Frog is a fair fight. Yeah, I think I prefer Classic Bronco. It's just clearly better. It's like the same card, but Bronco is just better.
He's a phenomenal control player.
I could get Lurrus into play. Aye, brutal. Let's make them exile 3 cards from the graveyard. For the Frog. AGV20_. Thank you very much for your Prime sub. I appreciate your support. But yeah, likely Spell Pierce will be able to trade for something this game still. I was slightly tempted to chill and cast Ponder on my turn. Oh no, Deathrite Shaman again. Alright, we found a Frog on our own. And mine should be bigger. You have 2 cards and I also have 2 cards, even 3. Plus I keep the Pierce if I want to. I should have kept an island up. But you see. If villain happens to Wasteland push me, then I'll be super punished. 1 Mockingbird in the Lurrus deck. It does sound a bit insane to me, but you do you. Collector, oof. Yeah, I wouldn't cast that either. Brainstorm. Say 2/3 and I discard 2 and it's a 3/4. Seems like an attack is good. So I should, let's say my goal is to find a push for the Frog to seal the game. I should Ponder first. And then Brainstorm. Time Walk works too. Oops. Ah, whatever. I should have reshuffled the other Pierce. I didn't have an upkeep stop and I forgot about the Bauble. Draw. What if Frog was a 0/1 creature? Would be weaker then. Would it be perhaps a better design though? Question marks. Opponent is showing a tropical island. I think we can beat that. I guess Frog could be a 1/1 too. Why is they want to? Honestly. Kind of interesting. That it's got that extra point of toughness. Psychotog reference, where I guess Psychotog goes a 1/2, so this has to be a 1/2. Oh, because Psychotog sounds like Psychic Frog. I probably should have shoot Deathrite Shaman, honestly. Then I would just kill the Deathrite Shaman. Seems slightly better. We've got a floater. Whatever. We could kill them, but also we could chill. Chilling sounds good. Yeah, probably would have killed them. I can't think of anything that would have not killed them. But I was thinking, what if I will not kill them and my opponent will draw something in their Timetwister cards and something weird will happen. Collector, oof, X2 against my deck. My opponent scooped instead of making me put 14 triggers on the stack. Literally last match. Soon I'll have to go on the list. Seems like a keep. It's gonna be hard to advantage of Wasteland Strip Mine on the draw, but seems bad to mulligan this. And the sideboard for the mirror sounds terrible. I would rather play a Swords to Plowshares. Oh no. Gitaxian Probe. Now my opponent knows my hand. Will uncap their card they draw. I drew Ponder. I feel compelled not to cast my cantrips. Maybe I'll fetch the Surveil. Or maybe I'll push the Bowman. Or the Terran 2 Frog. Give an opportunity. Oh, no play. I like that. You see, not picking up Lurrus. You see, I see, I see. Sewers then. Nope. Frog, which I can't cast. It's pretty awkward and hard to play on Bowmeister. But I'll play Saga now. Lurien. Tundra. Not picking up Lurrus ever. Ooh, Force is very good. Let's play Wastelands. I have Strip available next turn. Probably actually incorrect. But also won't matter much. One has 2 non-basics, so it's like 2 strips. Cycle Lurien again for the 5th mana. It's fine. Just gonna make a construct now. Oh no. Even weirder to cycle the second Lorien. But with an Underground Sea in play, in hand. Consign to Memory. Replicated even. Alright, so it makes sense for villain to search for the extra UC because now they'll have free lands versus me on nothing. If I strip. I guess I will. But it seems hard to emerge victorious from this spot. I mean, it's not that hard, I just need to draw lands. Bowman. So I think I would rather force something else in Bowman. Idly out Bowman. It does mean that cantripping for a second land is a bit harsh, but I would rather counter Lurrus with Force of Will. You're off to your RCQ. Alright, I guess it's over. Well, is it? Let's not scoop yet. Good luck, Nintendo. Good luck in your adventure. And go get that bread, as they say. Dwóch majstrów. No dobra. You see. Yes, I see. Misstep. Resolves. Chłopie, kurwa, no daj mi spokój. Dobra, tego już nie pokonam. Z tym Lurrusem backupem. Villain drew many monsters. Consign to Memory, main deck. Seems to work well enough. Soul Rend kills Lurrus, actually maybe it's better than Force of Negation. Probably not. Probably not. Keep. Not a great hand, but not a bad one either. I play the Mox Sapphire. I ponder. Keep ponder on top, seems solid. Don't think I want to Force of Negation this Mox Jet. Don't think I want to Force of Negation this Mox Pearl. DT. I think I would want to Force of Negation that. Tundra. Psychic Frog. I counter. Let's draw Ponder. Fetch. UC. Demonic Tutor. Get Force of Negation. I guess we're all in the same boat. So let's ponder. Top. Half Force of Will. And Bowmaster available. Can pick up Lurrus too. So can Villain. Perhaps I can use my strip to cut them off blue. Demonic Tutor. So we can actually let that happen. Because if they take out Ancestral out of their deck and play it into my Force of Will, that means they spend 1 extra mana, and I also don't risk them drawing it later. Of course, maybe your opponent will summon something that's incredibly good against Force of Will, but I guess you can do that. Okay, no blue for you either, bro. But they're closer to getting Lurrus, so actually Pretty smart, maybe. So that kind of backfired. That kind of backfired. Psychic Frog, no i chuj, po grze już. If I draw Pierce, they pick up Lurrus. And I'm kinda dead. Seems like I got punished for not countering the... No nie, no kurwa weź. The DT. Because it seemed like it went for a Wasteland. Maybe. No, żabulec, fajnie, fajnie. Extremely dead this game. Out card advantaged, out tempoed, out land destroyed, out mana'd, out everything. Which puts us at the 1-1 result in the challenge. You stay by the EPC. They'll play and play and play and play and play and play and play forever. But if you leave your post for even just a minute to take a quick poop, the last table seems like bazaar will finish instantly. At least I don't need much time against bazaar. I have to time out in the matchup. Good point, that Zed. Seems like Moro didn't want to take my aggressive casting. I've got too many cards. Grief for its evoke cost. Sure, take a look. Pitching Creeping Chill. It's the one worry is that they have Noxious. Well, I have Spell Pierce for Noxious. Revival. Oh kurwa. In that case, I Soul Guide. Do I care to get hit for free by the Ecorit? I think I should hit the Dredger. I probably don't lose to a Plies Amalgam. Frog blocks it. Also have 20 life points. It's gonna take a while. Siemaneczko, kanister, jak leci? Super leci, Ardosik. Bardzo się cieszę, że pytasz. Naprawdę zasuwam sobie w tym Vintage Challenge'iku od 9 rano. Jest essa życiowa. I to jest naprawdę fajne. Brainstorm. Good. Kill Bazaar of Baghdad. Point puts an Icorit in the graveyard again. Seems like could summon the frog without much problem. I force this to get to keep my Soul Guide Lantern around for the longest possible. If Vlad wants to reanimate the Icorit, that's fine. I can just discard Delta and push to eat it. Noxious Revival on the Bazaar now. Just gonna put my opponent at 2 cards, one of them being a Stink with Imp. Or did I exile the Stink with Imp? So I exile now. Can also get to Lurrus. Could keep Polluted Delta, so I have Lurrus Soul Guide guaranteed. It's probably the best. Seems like no bazaar, so throw a Frogster. Look at my top card, it's a Polluted Delta, which I don't need anymore. Fetch, grab a UC, and a Lurito is gonna join my hand. While my opponent is conceding. Fair. I'll board in Tormod Script, Tabernacle at Pendravale. Can have Steel Sabotage to bounce Hollow One. Alright, what are the cats? Artifact Mana, no. Probe, no. Mental Misstep, yes. Recall, no. Spell Pierce is good. Fatal Push is blank. Not really blank, but it's pretty bad. Daze is okay. Time Walk is okay. Demonic Monsters are okay. Force of Negotiation is pretty tough to utilize. So I think I would rather do this. Consign to counter their Serum Powder trigger. Serum Powder, notably, is a card that doesn't trigger. It does not have a trigger, actually. So not much to counter for us here. This timeout I use a 1 week timeout. No, that's gonna be true after this round, when I make a big announcement regarding child points and changes. O kurwa, 2 holowany. I mean, I just need a frog. It is z Kosmosu. Or... so I want to spend a Joseph on this? Or the Bauble draw, rather. I mean, they're gonna dredge and it's not gonna trigger even. Because I can Tormod them to prevent that. But I also have Tabernacle in my deck. Here it comes. Easy. Mills, Price Amalgam, Chalice of Devoid. Chalice is pretty nice when my hate is Tormod Script, damn. Now we have to dodge a Wasteland or a Cradle. Likely no Cradle in Villain's deck though. Siostry I bracia. DT sounds like a good draw. You get an Narcomoeba, which is gonna die instantly. It's gonna trigger the Amalgams, which are gonna die instantly too. Holy shit, Dredge is so bad. So easy to defeat it. The Amulet FHQ definitely needs updating. A big overhaul. MH3 released, Nadu has came and passed us by. I like that you are not playing Glorian Revealed. I net decked, but it seemed sensible for me not to play it either. I summon monsters. Whose deck it is this? It was a challenge winning deck. I don't remember the player. Challenge winning from yesterday, I think. Let's look. Duke 12. Dead to Free Spirit Guides. I will not argue against that. That's really bad. I was supposed to exile the graveyard end of turn, likely. Because of chill. I guess I'll let the accurate come back. Don't want to die to triple chill from a bazaar activation in response to that. Wait, teraz mam bazarek up. But I'll go to 1. 1 is okay. So I was supposed to end of turn use the Tormod script, but I missed that. Missed an end step stop. The 5-0 legal Drazi deck looks fun. I will need a link to comment on that. You know what? I'll Demonic Tutor. I think Wasteland. I would rather a Soul Guide than a Wasteland. Maybe if I get Force of Vigor, that's worse, but I have the Spell Pierce. But it seems pretty hard for my opponent to escape it with Soul Guide. Escape anything. Because I'll play Soul Guide, exile the Ecorid, and my opponent needs to act first, and then I'm all comfy with 2 Graveyard Hates, and next turn I Lurrus with bringing back the second Graveyard Hate. So put Ecorid on top. Sure. Doesn't really do much on top. Chuck Norris, bros. Remember Chuck Norris memes? Mails Ecorid, return Shambling Shell. Discards Golarithag. I'll crypt you. So they have Force of Vigor now. They could technically upkeep Discard Dredger and then pick up and shield me. But odds are slim. I also have a Spell Pierce for the so-called problematic play. Early MTGO Chuck Norris was pretty much the only memes. Early MTGO, damn. This card's creeping chill, so 1, 2. I think there is one more chill in opponent's deck. I cast Tormod's Crypt. I exile Graveyard. I summon Lurito. And I get a Tormod's Crypt to make sure. I have to pay 1 mana for my Lurrus every turn. Poor Dredge player. Wouldn't want to be at their spot. We're playing against Joseba on the draw, so we can't win. But I have Ancestral, so I'll keep. Villain also Lurrusing. In Modern, it's just about free. Damn. You really think it's free to get Delirium? If I Ancestral, my points upkeep. That could be bad. Let's ponder. Delirium is 4, not 3. Holy shit, I just can't even tell you how funny this comment was. This is rude. Need to see CEO. Pitched. Kept the Lotus. Let's say Force for Lurrus. Gonna push the frog with the other push, and then I'm actually in a decent spot. Villain is on no cards somehow. Brainstorm. Soul Guides, sure, buddy. I think Ancestral Link seems okay. Because they cracks, they draw a random card. Yes, Surveil and look for Spell Pierce. But then you have to spend like the Lotus. It's fine. I thought the earnest, authentic version of the song was okay, but the bullies are relentless. The song we're listening to right now, or the one you requested? What I see with the Bauble, Underground Sea. Not interested. So now I just counter the Lurrus and I win, I think. Wasted. I played Sorcery Speed if my opponent draws an Ancestral or something. At least I get the pings. If they draw their own Bowmaster, I will just take it and play my extra Bowmaster afterwards. Can't make use of a second force easily. Well, even drew a... Okay, they drew a force themselves. What do they summon? Frog? Guess that's the only thing they've got, so... That's fine. It's a good draw. Kill Lurrus. Play Lotus, Lurrus, Bauble. Easy. So now I'll bring a Fatal Push over a Force of Negation. And we're gonna roll. So there's some minimal argument for Soul Rend to kill Lurrus because it's gonna come in most games. Like Lurrus is gonna happen in most games. So maybe Soul Rend over Force of Negation is actually an improvement. I'll have to think about it. Hand seems good on the draw. While mulligan's great. I keep. My flash holds no secrets, monster. And there go hardcore and there's glitter on the floor. Urza Saga. I don't hate drawing that, but I also don't think I want to. I think it would be advantageous to spend my prawn there now. Ancestral Push, those are very good. Mr. Streamer, good morning. Do you have any favorite place you play to play Modern in Warsaw? Let's draw the Bauble to not worry about Bowmaster. I guess I'll just draw the all three Ponder cards. I do not live in Warsaw, so I do not have great recommendations for that, actually. Maybe Zerk has a better idea, given that he is living in Warsaw currently, and he is playing Magics there. I think they play in Strefa MTG, mostly, but I'm not sure. Am I Krakowian? No, I live in Poznań. It's a small town of 500,000 individuals. Not too long ago I went to a music concert of the band Cynic or Cynic. That's probably the way you pronounce that. And the day before they played in Warsaw. And they started the show and said, yeah, it's much nicer here in your little nice town of Poznań instead of the noise of Warsaw. And I was like, yeah, I guess nice little town it is. Skill Island, I can draw Wasteland this game. Take advantage of the fact that I have the Mox in to steal the play from villain. Holy shit, is that gonna be a Bowmasters trigger? And maybe, just maybe, Timetwister later? Good morning, Mr. Streamer. Good morning, Barrizzle. Welcome to today's rendition of Kani stream, the Kani stream. I could pawn Brainstorm and then surveil away the UC. Could get Spell Pierce on that, don't really care. Dig through time, I'm drawing the heck out of that card. Seems quite good. I also think we are slightly ahead. But I have Lurrus right now. My hand is 4 lands and a Bauble, so honestly it kind of sucks, but now with Psychic Frog on the top of my deck, the hand is perfectly fine. I don't trust Spell Pierce to find a target. Timetwister, I barely knew her. There's some argument for summoning Lurrus to my hand here in case of Fatal Push, but Brainstorm seems too weak to form this. Deathrite Shaman, that's new. Bamboleo will not be requested. With 2 Bowmasters, let's keep the Timetwister. Over Force. Over Forcen. Soul Guide, ok. To nie tak z Bamboleo. No nie zagrało, nie wiem czemu. Jakieś tam nie poszły prawa. Niedozwolone było. Lurrus to force the Soul Guide crack? Perhaps. Tropical Island? Oh, of course you can do that. Yeah, the Shaman. Huh. Didn't think of them actually having green Shaman mana, so I thought my frog is... I didn't think of my frog being unsafe. Probably would have rather went for double Bowmeister then. Nothing face. You got me good, bro. Do I ever watch Force Sense? Very rarely. Push Lurrus. This ended up not so great, but I guess I'll just Timetwister and shoot my opponent's creatures and them. Oh, I even drew Time Walk. Awesome. I redrew Lurrus. That's funny. My army is gone. RIP. Okay, I will attack. Afterwards, I'll summon the frog. Spell Pierce. Play land. Kill black land. Kill black land, so Lurrus cannot be summoned. And here I was wrong. Lurrus can be summoned, but then I'll kill my opponent with the frog next turn. If they go land, Lurrus DRS, then I fly frog, add 3 counters, kill. Once again, I'll bring in a Fatal Push. Let's cut Force of Negation for 1 Soul Rend. 1 Soul Rend, 1 Force. Vintage seems easy. It's because blue decks are broken and I finally picked up a blue deck. Mox Pearl. Oh, I get it why I play Pearl but not other Mox Jet. It's because it adds white for Lurrus. Holy shit. Let's keep the hand. It's not able to frog on turn 1, unfortunately, but Soul Ring didn't look like a deck that uses Soul Ring particularly well, so interesting to see that. It's gonna match up pretty decently against my Daze though. I want to waste, I drop. Opponent plays land, picks up Lurrus. That does not seem good to me. Good for me to waste just yet. They are both on the play and they have a Soul Ring, so just not beneficial. Lurrus pick up. Soul Guide, not really. Not really into that now. Could pick up Lurrus myself. Then next turn I can double spell. Not sure if that's what I want. Playing a Wasteland also means that if I want to pick up, I have to pick up the Survey land, which probably is a mistake. Oh yeah. Phew. That's so, like, I will not get to Daze anything ever again. Well, but I can just play with my own Bowmasters. Maybe I will get to Daze something. Maybe a 5 mana spell. Actually, I can't even, because I played the Wasteland, I can't even double spell properly because I don't have the blue, black colorless between Pearl and Wasteland, so actually maybe a mistake to not Daze because of that. Tough decisions all around. And now villain will just resolve Ancestral. Soul Guide. Omar Soul Guide. Soul Guide. Lantern. And wastes my Undercity Sewers anyways. What if I kill their black mana though? The Wasteland is not super useful for me anymore. Casting Lurrus is a minor concern. Bowmasters, no some. Look at this move, chat. Ah, saved my underground sea. Traded my days for your strip mine. Are you impressed? Sure hope you are. Wasteland. I give up. I can no longer win. Not sure about the Soul Rend thing. But I'll be on the play. One Soul Rend sounds okay. Force of Negation is pretty bad after all. Soul Ring is a pretty good tech against Spell Pierce in a way. That's pretty funny how it works, but... Could you not let them draw one more card? Yeah, but I didn't have anything to do. So yeah, I could have let them draw one more card. But I just had no hope. Push check. Okay. My flash holds no secrets monster. The sorcery speed push, that's sus. So then I probably shouldn't counter. Rip Frog. Time Walk. Oh, nice Explore canister. Yeah, it's pretty damn nice. In fact, it's very good. I don't think I'm up for a Force of Will. What if I strip mine and twist? How do I like my position then? A 3 mana, opponent has 1 Mox Emerald, and we both have. Here's I can twist and then strip. Okay. Not too bad, except for the Soul Rend, but we're ready for the Lurrus. If Lurrus shows up, we're gonna show him. We're gonna really show him. Push should work on any permanent to become at least an above average card. That's so true, my friends. It really should. The sad part about this being a Timetwister instead of a Wheel of Fortune, we don't get to learn what was in my opponent's hand. The Demonic Tutor sounds scary. Or does it? I think it doesn't actually. Saga will help with just chilling. Been chilling. Oh, I Wasteland. Oh, I Lotus. Oh, I guess this way I forced the Lotus. But if they have Ancestral, I can resolve Ancestral. I see. So maybe it didn't quite work out all that great. Now my spell pierces are pretty dead. I did not plan on doing the second one, but here we are. Ponder. Sounds like a fine draw. Wouldn't it be better to trade Pierce for a Construct? Honestly, it would have been. I probably definitely should have kind of blanked on that play. Bro, stripping my mine. Oh, I'm stripping. Pepper Hands. Why couldn't it have been Canister and not Sean? Why? Good question. Why? Whereas drawing a frog, although at this point they will never Lurrus switch. How do I deal with my Soul Rend being a dead card then? Am I bringing 2 Soul Rends against a single Lurrus? No, I only brought a single Soul Rend. Because there is only one Lurrus, so... You can actually cycle Soul Rend. It's destroy target creature if it's white. And then it's draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep, so you can just cycle that, honestly. I did not know that. Well, and it's drawing a Dig Through Time. That's a solid draw. Hey, I also drew a Dig Through Time. Did I accidentally look at my own deck? Draw a dig, yeah, exactly. Well put. A schlong through trunks. Also happened with the frog, right? Yeah. I bobble them and I see frog and I draw frog. And then same things happen. Same thing happens. Push. But push whomst Lurrus makes sense. Fierce Sea. No, that's exile. Loam Tropical Island. Loam, bro. Happy loaming. Soon we'll get Strip Mine locked. For real. Streamer, someone told me that I look and act like Weevil from Yu-Gi-Oh! Should I be offended? I don't think so. But depends, maybe they meant it as an insult and then... I guess... Whether you should be offended probably is dependent on whether you... They meant it as an insult or not. I targeted the Orc army, they drew their own Bowmaster. I have Daze, it doesn't matter. Canister wins the match, so we are 4-1 with the vintage Frogster. Bros, this deck is insane. Serious. Holy shit, I'm pretty good at drawing Ancestral Recall today. It's not the first time I had one in my opening hand. The word is bannable on Twitch, that's why I banned the person. Sounds good to me. Very good hand versus Doomsday, I agree. Let this happen, I just want to cast my Ancestral. How does Doomsday beat my deck? Well, I'm probably gonna find out, but it seems not well suited to do so. No, kurwa, that's how this Covenant beats anything. It's a tier whiskey. Not
He's
the
a
best
phenomenal
Black Lotus ever.
control player.
Good luck.
Thank you, Psychonaut. Good luck to me indeed. I can almost cast Dig Through Time now, but Fluster Storm. Fluster? I barely knew her. No dobra, skąd weź. Let's pay for 2 for the lose and then 1 ancestral unkeep instead of end step. It was because I would discard cards if it resolved. No, that's actually not true. I played Mox Pearl and Black Lotus. I should have just played it on my turn. You're right. So that was indeed pretty bad. Dark Ritual into Doomsday. Okay, I'll phone. So maybe that's how I lose to villains deck. Demonic Tutor. I think fetching Lurrus is not as good as the Bowmaster doesn't actually kill him, right? He just Demonic Tutor to... Well, Demonic Tutor has 2 cards, so let's say it's a Doomsday. Seems like a fine enough draw. Okay, search for Ancestral. Feign. Doomsday takes you down to 6. You lose half your life rounded up. So I guess if Ancestral was the Demonic Tutor target, then the other card was probably just bad. We should Wasteland pre-combat, because if my opponent for some reason gushes now, then I miss out on 2 damage. Indeed, villain being at 6 would probably be a bit better for me. But let's see how it goes. Mystical Tutor. Demonic Consultation. Reap. So the answer of how do you lose to Doomsday is just like that. You slightly misstep with your Ancestral Recall, it gets countered, and then your opponent casts an Ancestral Recall and just wins. Which is fair. But now I will learn from this experience and I will become stronger in the upcoming game. I'll cut my fetal pushes. Or will I? Discount this Oracle. So there is a chance that villain will board in Joldred. They do that sometimes. What they name with Consult? Abandon Hope. Do they lose if you stifle the Oracle? Sort of, but it's not necessarily reliable. Let's have 1 push, 2 mind breaks, and a Consign. 1 push for random Joldred. Seems close between push and Consign. No, they have second Oracle. Well, not always in the pile and etc. They can have Frog. That's possible. Sideboard Frog, Doomsday. But Consign serving a nice role of blue cards for Force of Will. Most piles have 2 Oracle. I think it's pretty weird to say that most piles have 2 Oracle. But if they want to, they can have 2. Mindbreak Trap. Sounds okay to draw. My hand seems quite strong, so gonna be a backup. Underground Z, black mana, Vital Push. I think the frog is gonna be pretty useful. Could I say crucial in accruing victory? But certainly needs to be drafted. My opponent. They push. That's a bit rough. Gitaxian Probe. That just enables my Mindbreak Trap. Body. No i chuj, kurwa. We died. Necropotence. I think Necropotence might be an issue. Let's trap it. Okay. Necro Importance. For real. Necropotence even dodges Orcish Bowmaster. Holy guacamole. What an effect that is. And clean up, not casting anything, just like instantly. Also, Gash is gone. Don't trust your secrets to the sea. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Is it better to keep up Force or just destroy land and play Bowmasters? I think it's... I prefer to kill land and play Bowman. Demonic Consultation. Name's Black Lotus. One card left in the deck. Let's go straight for the game. I'm gonna mix up 2 oracles. The consultation. Test. To this day, I do not know what causes the issue. Opponent had no creatures whatsoever in the cards revealed with Demonic Consultation. I'll cut the push for a Consign to me many. How did Villain lose? They revealed 2 oracles. How come they lost after resolving Necro? Well, they just didn't win. Necro sometimes doesn't enjoy what you want. But they just cast, like this, they didn't fuck up, chat. They just cast Consultation naming Black Lotus, and Black Lotus happened to be in the deck below both Oracle. So, opponent exiled both Oracle. That's what happened. That's literally it. That's all. They choose a 1 free chance to lose. Not smart if you ask me. Or a 1 in fair chance, like 2 fair chance to win. Chat. We've got the frog down. 2 counters up. The opponent's pile have 2 Oracle game 1. They didn't have any piles, they cast Consultation. Giga powerful Spell Pierce. Off of my Black Lotus, let's go. Don't want Timetwister, I'll draw more counter magic with the frog or something. Okay, we're both on no cards. Except that I have Lurrus. Maybe can get punished if my opponent kept a Doomsday in hand and then draws a land and Doomsdays, but not with an island. Too bad you can't Lurrus a Wasteland. Be strong. This song is about a frog chat, which is fitting because I just played a psychic frog. Value Oracle, tons of value gained. I guess opponent boarded in another threat. No, they just have two oracles in their deck. One is here, one is here. It's just... there's nothing secret about their movements. They actually make perfect sense. No Chain of Vapor. So how can opponent win? Perhaps by casting the card Doomsday. But what do I know? What do I think of the Doomsday Demon? It's really funny, but also not a playable Magic the Gathering card. But I'm ready to be proved wrong. Discard from Frog to buyback with Lurrus. Holy shit, I could do that. I just thought about it a minute ago too, but I think it is not necessary. And also my opponent is drawing a Doomsday, a card I think I can beat. May I request Crazy Frog? Well, if you spend the points, you can request anything. Almost. Canister wins the match, and here we go. Securing top 8 in the morning vintage challenge. Let's hacking go. Classic deck one day ago, Jewel Shops. And seems good. Mox Sapphire, it's over, I can beat that. Grim Monolith, it's over. Maybe Time Walk first. Virtual Force back up. For sure. Okay. This was not the worst. What's the best card to get? Ancestral? Or is it Black Lotus? I assume Jewel Shops plays Jewel. They are singing the support in my deck. You think my deck is supposed to play that? Jewel. I think my opponent is in a bad spot. Zero Singing the Stupor. I was supposed to play Singing the Stupor in this deck? Didn't even occur me. Mana Crypta. Totalitarian. Thoughts on letting the jewel resolve? This seems pretty risky, right? %100 resolves. No, nie No pussy. No pussy indeed. Well, we have 3 items on the battlefield, it's not too bad. They lose the flip. I kept the Mental Misstep because I probably should have bobbled them first. That would be better. Of course, because now Misstep is not so great. When wins next turn, we'll see. They won the Mana Crypt flip. We could gamble on opposing crypt flips, honestly, right? The Misstep is useful against exactly Ancestral and not much else. The Onion Ring, okay, that's good. Oh, holy shit, fuck. Oh, they have so much mana. I probably would rather not counter it anyways. Because they have the Mana Crypt in hand still. Safe misstep for Ancestral. Yeah. Timetwister. They have protection, unfortunately. Force of Will. And Bowman. Why we now start with Dig? Why should I start with Dig? If I bobble myself, I get to draw the card. If it's on top, that's good. If it's good, so I can find 2 forces more easily. Okay, we have two forces by draw. A blue card. Because was drawn now, awesome. You had 2 forces. Yeah, but now I also have Bowmasters and 2 forces. Although, get good point, arguably. So now we have the, as they say, the baby and the buff tap. I believe that was the saying. Did I paint my home myself? I did not know. I did not paint my home myself. Mystic Forge. So that alone just draws more cards, so do I counter it? I will not. Trini Sphere. Was it cast from hand or not? I think it was cast from hand. I don't even really need to counter Trini Sphere. TBH. Because like they will just resolve cards, and what's next for them? They will not kill me with Trini Sphere in play, I think. So I clicked some cards randomly, but there's still one. Consign to Memory, Steel Sabotage, and maybe even Mindbreak Trap seem all seem useful against what my opponent's deck is doing. While Fetal Push and Soul Guide do not. Will they bring Hull Breacher against me? Wormcall Engine, Artifact Creature, Phyrexian Worm. Misstep is a little bit weak. Let's have 1 push. Misstep on the draw probably still fine. Good card, the Timetwister. Seems not great often. A Bauble. Maybe Daze, yeah. Yeah, let's cut Daze. Daze is pretty pretty bad against the monoliths too. Often. Opponent will have his spare mana. I can't believe it's taken until now for me to realize Canister is a play on the word canister. This is like the 10th Ancestral Recall in my opening hand today, so pretty good. But also mildly Ngonium, just wait until you check how canister is spelled in Polish. This might blow your mind. No nie. No nie, teraz Force of Will. Too late. I have Steel Sabotage in my deck. What made you choose that name? Yeah, that was it. Canned goods.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Get to kill the Bowmaster for kind of free, but stinking too stupid. Lou Mason 12, thank you for your continuous Twitch Prime support. It is Giga based of you to do that. So basically I need to find a Steel Sabotage or my Demonic Tutor before I die to this Massacre to win this game, or I need to stall long enough for them to die to their own Mana Crypt, but that seems unlikely. I'll chump block the Massacre. Opponent seems reluctant to cast any spells. This guy Trinisphere. Oh, I have too many cards. Shucks. Playing Orc with Lurrus once will get you there. Yeah. No, opponent won the flip. You can't do anything anymore. I can take a hit from the Massacre and deal some damage myself. Wow, ditching a Metamorph? That's crazy. Won the flip, what a luck suck. Let's continue blocking. They won more flips this game than you have lifetime. Understandable. Let's see if they win another flip. Discard an Ancient Tomb, which means that my orcs live. Won a flip again. Oh no. Why didn't we want Consign? Why did I want Consign? It's not a answer to the Massacre, which is what I'm trying to do right now. I like Lotus Lurrus replay Lotus pass. What for? For my Lurrus to just die? Sounds bad. I'd rather get a spell than a Lotus that's useless. Now I play Lurrus and I get my Bowmaster. Angel discard an expensive card though. Yep, Lurrus gone. Lost the flip for the first time. Hey, that's good. Discard Black Lotus to the real broken card. Right, Argentum Massacre made me sweat, but we beat it. Oh, that was the match. I guess we did win game 1. And onto the top 4 we go. Seems like a keep. Wait, no Ancestral? Huh? Something about my hand looks odd. Wasteland. Very beat. Oh, I concede. Fair, fair. Witch Blast Meadow. Thalia Garden of Trabant. Holy guacamole. Opponent is not gonna know what hit them. Oh, they will know what hit them. Or rather, they will know that my frog will not have hit them. That's fine. Strip mine. No, bro. Strip yours. I guess if my opponent plays another Thalia, I'll be a bit... I'll look a bit dumb to have played it for 1 extra damage, but... Plays Wasteland. Classic. The land was left depleted and empty. An unsettling taste of things to come. Damn. Second game in a row where Lotus looks medium. You could not play Lotus, but it's probably good enough with Lurrus, right? I was lane away from summoning Lurrus, so I actually will disagree with it looking medium. I'll cut Spell Pierce and bring 3 removals. Force of Negation for their mana on the draw. Force of Will good, Daze pretty bad. Rest of the cards seem playable, Soul Guide pretty poor. But I don't want Tabernacle. I could use Consign to counter triggered abilities of Solitudes and initiative creatures. Maybe over Daze. Mindbreak Trap. Actually, you know what, on the draw sounds good. The Force of Negation is pretty rough. Am I gonna play the Modern Qualifier? Play? Yes. Stream? Nope. It's gonna happen off stream. Like second Consign over Lantern. I'll have Consigns over Force of Negation on the play. I think. Kameralnie? Nie, bez kameralniaka nawet. Pewne skupienie na chillku. Kanapa Gaming będzie. Yeah. I mean, villain plays something turn 1. Okay, as I can lose. Perwa. But if they don't, I can turn 3 Bowmeister them. Alongside. It seems like they were unable to play it 3-drop. And they drew a 3-drop, so I think trading Wastelands seems pretty good to me. Ideally, I draw a Mox to speed myself up. Okay, sorry, they had no 3-drop. That's problematic now and hard to beat, but what can you do? Mox. Holy shit, I did draw a Mox. This was really necessary for me. So maybe I played a frog, not the Bowmeister. Frog sounds better, right? Well, does it? I want to Bowmasters into Timetwister. That will be quite good, I think. What do I think about Twiddlestorm? I don't know. Seems like an okay deck, but I'm not sure if it's actually great. Seasoned Dungeoneer. Probably gonna have enough toughness that my Bowmaster Timetwister is not gonna clear it. Untap all creatures you control. My friend. Can I survive another turn? Take 7. That is fine. Right, so if I Timetwister, shoot 4 here, rest of the face, that is not a lethal attack. I guess I'll cast a Bowmeister. Draw a card. Planes. Chrome Mox. Could ping the 3-4. I could, yes. I go to 1. You die to Thalia now. Well, that's true, I guess. Could have waited on my monster. Oh, Witch Enchanter. Solid. But you know, I don't die next combat necessarily. Okay, Lotus. So I think I should Sewers Lotus. Sewers Brainstorm that looks for Lotus. I think. Ancestral, Graveyard. I failed. Alright. We're gonna play next game on the play though. So I have the Consigns over 4 cents. Daze is probably good on the play. But I already clicked. Very greedy, not first Twister with 1 Bowmaster. I would say slightly greedy. But with the power of hindsight, you can upgrade it to Giga Greedy indeed. I'm having such a rough time with Titan. I was thinking to bring it to an RCQ, but the deck has been too rough on me. In that case, play something else. Clearly, you would be happier playing something else. Tomb. What a hand. Charles on 1. Is that a problem? Maybe a Demonic Tutor for Frog. Sounds good to me. Mana Crypt, no nie. Co za czuber. White Plumer. Well, it's bad. It's not that bad. Good Joy Fetch. That's good. Don't have a second black though. That's really rough not to have another black. Kurwa no. Now we have a plane, so wasting this doesn't do much. I guess it is Frog then. Kurwa no, ale to jest chujowo wszystko teraz. Because this is gonna name Frog if it resolves, and then they can charge on 1-2. That's crazy. So I guess Frog Waste actually makes sense. Chancellor of the Annex of the top. Powerful card. Why not let him draw it? I did in fact let my opponent draw a Chancellor of the Annex. But I don't know if I understand your question then. In fact, I do not prevent my opponent from drawing Chancellor of the Annex anyhow. Ponder, awesome card. They venture into the Undercity. Unfortunately, Sacred Entrance is useless for me. Even if you could, why would you? Well, that was the question from the chatter too, right? Why would I? Thoughts on discarding hand? They won't attack. Yeah, I know. But then I can attack. Can really raise, can't I? So I discard hand, opponent says, okay. No attack. Then I say, okay, exile 3 cards to attack you. Take your initiative. You take 5 damage. You go to 9. They say, okay, you take 8 from my monsters. And then you take 5, 13 total. You can give 6. Give 6? I think chat doesn't know what Anointed Peacekeeper does. Activate abilities of sorcerers with the chosen name cost 2 more to activate, which is gonna mean that I have to pay 2 mana for everything, which is an issue. I could discard hand and sit there. Then they don't attack. Well, but then they are... Well, they take damage from this, but they also are going through the Undercity. Do the math and win 1 flip. Chat doesn't understand. Anointed Peacekeeper still, I think. So, if I let this resolve, this name's Frog, this hits me for 5. I untap, I cast Ponder. Find removal, kill the Peacekeeper, attack with the Frog anyways. But the Peacekeeper is not there. So they don't attack right now, I attack them for 5. 8, they got 6. So you'll need to lose the mana crypt flip twice or else. This untaps itself, so Wasteland him was an error. I don't know about that, but perhaps if we wouldn't have Wasteland, my opponent would have, I guess, played a Chalice, which doesn't matter because I can discard my hand. Also, not really worried about Ancient Tomb because they would take 5 points life loss from that. Well, if you don't discard, the plan is to kill a Peacekeeper, jump over the White Plume, and then what? I have no more basics in my deck, so the initiative doesn't help. It does not produce an extra card. Both of my basics are here. I think not discard hand is actually better if I draw a fetch, because or a Bauble, to have a way to push the Peacekeeper, because then I draw to 5 cards, spend fetch, spend push, kill the Peacekeeper, then Frog attacks for 4, and then what? Go to 10. So it seems better to discard hands. Keep only push, try to spike a fetch or Bauble to maybe take initiative. Well, I don't need that to take the initiative, but like it doesn't do anything to take the initiative because I take it back, and it's not gonna do anything for me for the duration of this game. It seems like discarding gives me that. Wait, so but discarding 3 is the same, right? Because it's 4 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3 is the same clock. You take 5 this turn. I guess that's the difference. But it's gonna be good, chat. If they have Solitude, it's over though. Yeah, but I don't. This is their hand. Taking 5 doesn't actually matter because it's the same amount of damages, right? No, actually it does because of the trap. It actually adds up to being a lot. Oh, it's gonna be good, chat. You have so many draws that are great. Wasteland. That is a revolt source, which is really good. Not yet a revolt source. It is a revolt source. You can sacrifice Wasteland to target Wasteland. Or can you? I think you can. I play it. Yeah. So if this attacks, they just block with this. I discard and eat that. I just kill the White Plume. That's probably simpler. The permanent will be sacrificed and the ability will have no effect. Fair. I take that. Fortunately, no basic. Brainstorm. Won the flip. Easy. Witch Enchanter. How good is that? This is problematic now. Because to my understanding, I lose if I block. If they don't block. And they don't have much reason to block. Could draw Bowmasters with my Bauble. I think that's the out. And you can even scry too. Lost well. We know what's on top. Well, I draw a card, bro. And I draw another one of this. This goes to bottom. This goes to bottom. And the frog yields me close. Close but not quite. If not, you can block one turn and hope to lose 2 flips. That was an option too. Dig through time, that's death. Holy shit, this game looked much better before my opponent deployed his mana crypt. I have to admit. Is this a winner stream? Chatter asks as I take lethal damage. In a way, it used to be. Pretty tough game overall, and many points where I was unsure of what card to click. We ended up with no island. Drew Time Walk, which would have been very conveniently almost lethal or quite helpful. That's how it is sometimes. 4th place still pretty good. And with that, we're gonna be finishing the stream. The mono white monsters overwhelmed me in the last round, but it was a pleasure to play. And Lurrus decks seem